And welcome back. Lowered the game audio just a teeny bit, and probably gonna do mine just a tiny amount. What did I do? Uh-oh. Yeah, that should be good. Because well, I'm always a little loud, but, oh. Yeah, anytime you see the screen keep shifting like this, uh, like that, I'm using an emulator, so at the top of the emulator, there's a couple options you can't see. File, I can change the game, you know, change how save states work, all that stuff. I can pause the game, speed it up, options, change controls, tools, if I want to punch like cheat codes into a game, and help is just whatever. But if I keep it up here, it just does this, where the toolbar goes away for a split second and then comes back. So that's what that is. Anyway, last part went over well. A couple things I'm going to show off here. You can't leave you can't leave a region once you enter it, unless prompted to, and how saving works. Last part recorded well, so I can do this. That's all saves are. Whether or not you say yes or no to the terminal, this thing never comes back up until you leave the room. Oh, never mind. I'm full of it. I'm sorry. Say, I don't know everything. The sectors in this game are really cool. I like it. You have these little, like, research walkway style rooms, which are... they're tiles and special flooring and all this stuff. I genuinely like it. Like, back pathways and, like, rooms that you'd expect to have glass windows. It's really cool. And then you enter rooms that are themed. Once again, something to do, because the door is gray. First one is no risk, because it's the tutorial to how these things work. So it actively gives you ammo. Anyway, room clears up. Thing to be done is done, and you can go through. I hope me just clicking on the audio thing didn't just completely mess up how the audio sounds. Hold on, wait. I guess I was a complete liar in the one Wario Land part where I was saying that it doesn't, let me hold multiple buttons at the same time. Oh, sorry. Played this game on my own. Another thing. Regular break tiles. Just anything breaks them. Anything breaks them. Here's another type of tile. Crumble blocks. You can't step on, or you can step on them, but then they break out from underneath you, and you fall through. Actually, wait a second. I'm going to... it's not filter. What would that be? Would it be here? No. Would it be properties, would it? No. Advanced? Might be advanced. No. Okay, add that at point 20. Yeah, that's what that is, okay. So it's super advanced. Right now I'm very quiet, and then I increase it. There we go. No. Sorry, I'm just trying to. I was clicking on audio, and I accidentally dropped because right now I have it at 130%. I clicked on the bar by accident and dropped it to 100%. So I was just fixing it. Stuff I should probably be doing not on screen, but oh well. Also, on the map, push A just tells you what to do. Or, sorry, it tells you your general idea. These enemies just... Wait, is it only one missile to the face? Okay, I thought it was only in the back. I thought they were like Helmosaurs. Go in here. Room with lava. And a missile tank. Lava, of course, as you can probably tell. Damages you upon entering it. Which is okay. Enemy. Zabigian. I think these are supposed to be Zabigians. I don't think these are specifically supposed to be space pirates. Although a lot of people are, you know... No, so you can fire while holding multiple buttons. What the world was I thinking? I genuinely thought you couldn't. That noise indicates that you are in a one of these areas you have to be in. I haven't shown it because you don't really need to. I think only the last one gets you to. It is making infinite spawning enemies while you're fighting it. Well, fighting is probably a strong word once you're dealing with it. No, I'll discuss it in a minute. Once the actual puzzle for it appears. There's another mechanic you get access to that I've not mentioned. Over here. Glowing door, of course, you can go through it. Nope, wrong room, I guess. So there's one more of those stabilizers that is yet to be fixed. More Zabigians. Is it? I think it is on the rim that teaches you what the space pirates are technically called. Here's a barrier. Shoot the button, it opens. However, once you go back through, door's closed. Nothing you can do about it. So they're one-way barriers. There you go. Shoot some blocks. Go in here. Here's some crumble blocks. Here's a save room. I'm going to show off the save rooms, but I'm not going to use them. Because, you know, just in case the game breaking. I guess it's not the end of the world, right? I should also probably mention something about this thing. When Zai looks like that, you can shove a missile into it. If it's glowing, it's going to fire a projectile. And they always indicate that you're about to run into a boss. Maybe not in the next room, but they always block the way to a boss. So that's why they drop a red. And of course, door goes gray. Come over here to the exit, door's gray. Ooh, a Chozo statue. Here's a special type of Core X called a Beam X. Beam X look weird. Sorry, they look interesting. They're spiky and they have an eyeball that opens up. Once the eyeball opens up, shove a missile into it. Wait too long and it will shoot at you. Hit it in the eyeball and it will shoot at you. So, careful on that. But you typically get the shot that they show. The bosses in this game, one way or another, show off what you're gonna get. So, Charge Beam. Not only does your actual projectile change, so now it's 2 pixels, or 2 units, which, as you can see there, it's 2 units, and you can fire over the little corner here. And you can charge up your shot to do a bunch of damage. Charge shot also Charge shot also lets you do this. That apparently. No, I'll show it off here. Can't show it off in water all that well, but there'll be an enemy to show it off. It has an additional purpose or additional functionality. It has that. Can't really see it, the grass there because it's a little tight area. But if you're charged, you can jump into an enemy. Only if you're doing the somersault attack, though. This thing, the somersault. It also has this. Can't hit him normally. It gives your shots chances to hurt things normally only damaged by missiles. Also, look up at the top middle of that thing. It's just a Nintendo GameCube. There's a reference to a GameCube. Also, yeah, you can morph in midair. You can morph in midair in this game, which is not always used, but it's used here. This puzzle. Can't get up there. You get the ability that lets you do this later, or you could do it now with a secret mechanic called the wall jump. Only if you're somersaulting. If you jump into a wall, and then while you're pressed up against the wall, push jump in the opposite direction. So, left A, right A, left A, right A, left A. This game, you can't wall jump off of the same wall. They took that out by making your wall jump super powerful. The other Metroid games you can just jump off the same wall indefinitely. So yeah, normally. So you can hit him with that, but normally. There we go. This game, Metroid Fusion it's often considered the black sheep of the bunch. I don't necessarily want to say people don't like it, but you don't get a lot of freedom in this game. Which, mind you, this and Wario Land 4 were some of the games I played a lot as a kid. I played this a whole bunch. I beat this at my lookalikes house. I actually was fortunate enough to be friends with my well, not fortunate. It was weird enough that I was able to be friends with my lookalike. So there was just someone who was born on the same day as me, and we looked the same. Atmospheric stabilizers are fixed, but many X have already made it to the other sectors. It seems in particular, Sector 2, TRO, the tropical habitat, shows some abnormalities. I suspect the X entered the sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be a TRO now. Just he or it. Just pop up the triggered graphic there. Not she. Oh no! Whatever will we do? Let's scream at a game from 2004. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Yes. Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. And I believe... Actually, don't, here, let me double check real quick. Okay, yeah, you can go back into the sector. I thought you couldn't. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I could trust this computer too. Odd number ones are on the left, even number ones on the right. Sector 2, Tro. It's the green area. It's green. And tiny. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus. It's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsule. That explosion breached the capsule's Broke the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. It's mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see it, just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold. An unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you could be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam, so stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room's here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But, per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first, find the security room and unlock level 1. Then go to the data room and get the bomb data. Keep an eye out for the SAX. And it plays ominous music. These enemies are weird. They're slow. But once you damage them more, they're quick. Oh. Your charge beam now, technically, it does more damage than a missile if you hit with both both segments. So one charge beam kills these things in one shot, while it takes 2 missiles. I actually gotta double check something. Okay. And here's the security room. Level 1 hatches are unlocked. Yep, the game treats these as power-ups. So, now, any blue door you've seen so far, or you will see, is now able to be opened. So, that's just the power you have now. Nothing in this room. Go over here. Just not saying much, just enjoying the music. And here's the data room. Bomb data. When you're in the ball, press the fire button. They do go off in the sequence you drop them, and they can launch you in the air. They can also open doors. I love that little touch. You just hear an explosion, and then you hear Samus's footsteps. Nope, this is broken. And just a nice little touch. Here's a missile tank. That noise was this. Also, that is like you're gonna see this, and you try to test out your new bombs. So you're always gonna go here. So then for this, that just looks really ugly. But oh well. Once again, it's an old Game Boy game. This is a part I actually like this part. It has no point to be liked, but I like it. So you see this thing? It matches the one up there. So I'm just gonna pop it open. And the floor gives away. Save station there. Here's your test that bombs can propel you. Oh. A lot of people don't like this game. Well, once again, I don't want to say a lot of people don't like this game. It's just the black sheep. It is a Metroid game that took the exploration-focused formula and tried to give it a story. And I don't necessarily think that failed. I just think that not a lot of people... That's not Metroid. Which, frankly, I disagree. I like this game. But... here's a side hopper, I think it is. No, it can't be a side hopper. That's a different enemy. Oh. Here's a blue caterpillar. Which takes a lot of beating, or takes a big beating, but then drops a red. Which, I'm now at full missiles. The enemies in this game have weird names. Oh, can't get up there. Also, I haven't really showed it. You never really get a chance to use it. You can hurt enemies with bombs. It doesn't do a lot of damage, I believe. Oh, no, they do a fair bit. Or they do enough. Nope, can't do anything in here yet. Not saying a whole lot because there's not a ton to say. Save room. Yeah. I'll heal up a bit. Not that I really need to. This is an energy tank. Energy tanks are full heals. Actually, also, charge beam does technically do more damage than a missile. I say technically, it does. Here's a boss. Bosses usually start like this. It doesn't ever tell you what the boss is gonna be. Here's this thing that a lot of people poke fun of because of its appearance. It'll bounce back and forth, jump over you, and then come down on you. If you let it land on you, it'll eat you, and you have to bomb your way out. And every boss in this game follows one of these. Or, sorry, one of these always follows a boss. And this one, as you notice, takes one more hit. I think the charge beam one did as well. But high jump, you jump higher now, and you can also do this. By holding the jump button, you can just jump as the ball. Which is... it's nice. It's a nice upgrade. 30 minutes. Do I want to end it off here? No, I'll go a bit longer. Oh, these things have turned gray. Or brown. And this is damaged. Nice little spooky touch there. You can run over, shoot this out, and come down and shoot at it. It will turn around and kill you. If you went up here, there wasn't much you could do earlier. Just like here, not much you can do. There's a room I can go in. I think it's much earlier. What did I say? Oh yeah, anytime something happens in the game, you can check the queue log and they'll tell you something about it. High jump. Let's see, pick up this. Or just go here and you can pick this up now. The high jump doesn't... It increases how high you... Actually, I don't think it increases your wall jumps at all. For some reason, every time I play this game, I always drop bombs over that one wall. Thinking that there's something over there. There never is. But I always think that there is. Oh, missile tank. It's so weird after playing Wario Land 4 for the Let's Play, seeing a slope and not having to push down on it to go rolling. There's a door here. I think you can get it now. Yeah, you can get it now. You couldn't jump over these earlier because your normal jump's like this high. Nothing you can do about those little amoeba-looking things. If you feel like you ever need it, you can always recharge. Again, also always save if you feel like you need it. Samus. Samus. That's what I could just do. I could do the robot's voice, like the Aurora unit from Prime 3. Just every 5 minutes in that game. Samus. No, we've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. Musical sting happens when he says security lock. But if you speed it up, it just happens. The SAX has invaded the water environment of Sector 4. Aqua, AQA, with several thousand X. With the blue hatches active, the SAX slipped in easily. The creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your objective clear? Yes, sir. Now head for Sector 4. Get going! I believe you got to hear a bit from Samus here. The SAX. An enemy with my strongest abilities, but does it have reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The SAX is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. You can... Oh, yeah, I forgot to go to, the one blue door I opened in Sector 2. I forgot to go in there and, bomb around to get the item in there. Oh well. The sector has taken more damage than expected. I knew the X were powerful and destructive, but still, this seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility that the SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially this SAX. But I digress. The sector is home to a very large creature. The researchers called Ceres. Ceres? I've always called it Ceres. Is capable of moving and attacking at ultra-high speed. The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributed to Ceres. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has returned often to the breeding tank here. Its natural behavior must be to go back to it periodically. It's a valuable specimen, but you've been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? Yes. While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water, but we can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you'll be electrocuted. Conserve energy as you go. The whole you'll be electrocuted thing sounds scary. It's not insta-death. Don't worry, it's not insta-death. Unknown block type. Can't do anything about that. That's a cluster block. Cluster block, or sorry, that's my self-appointed name to them. They're pretty much break one part of it, the whole unit breaks. Up here, you can reach it with the high jump. I believe this is a save station. Yeah. This is, you get this later, or you could do this. Wall jumping is a valuable tool. It's nice if you can master it, but it's never needed. Well, I don't actually know if it's never needed. I could just do this. That's a missile block. It needs a missile to break. There we go. Shoot the blocks. Get the missile tank. And that's just 2 early missile tanks. Which is, you know, beneficial. A couple extra missiles to fire at enemies. Now you get 2 ways to go here. You can go up or down. Up is the way you want to go first. Show that off in a few minutes. That enemy. I'll keep on. The X are intelligent. They will, if you kill an enemy or beat an enemy, they will go and make a new enemy. Like, sometimes they'll make a new enemy, sometimes they won't, but this is, you can't go forward here, but it's an energy tank at least. I think I'll go to that save station up there, and then end off. Okay. Do I gain the power to show it off now or later? I believe right here. Nope. Also, here's the electrified water it was talking about. You saw it a little bit earlier, but electrified water is a little interesting. Is there any reason to go up? I don't think so. Yeah, I think there's an item up here. Oh, no, there isn't. It's just the spoiler area. Well, I say spoiler area. This game has a lot of areas where it's you go into one part, and then the game's like, or it just shows you an area you can get to later. Sometimes it's much later, sometimes it isn't. Okay. Because there's a bit before I am able to get to the next save station, but then I'll be at it. I don't want to always go over an hour. 40-ish minutes is good. Well, anyway, that's all she wrote for this part. See you in the next part. Thanks for watching.